Welcome friends. Tigers or lions? Who is really the smartest cat? Is really tigers are the most intelligent cat or it's a myth? Friends, I only share which is true. If you don't like this video, then you should dislike it or you can leave this channel. Many people argue that tigers are the most intelligent cat. But why? Because due to their large brain size. Of course, it's true that tigers have 16% larger brain than lions, leopards and jaguars, while lions have the largest skulls according to length. Now I saw a lot of misinformation on people saying tigers are smarter because they have bigger brains. There are a lots of animals that have bigger brains than us, yet we are by far the most intelligent creature on this planet. But when it comes to brain size in animals, it doesn't necessarily mean that large brain animals are smarter or more likely to have a higher level of intelligence or cognitive function than smaller brain animals. In theory, a larger brain would have more neurons and be able to process more information quicker. But this is not always the same. Take a crow, an octopus, and an elephant. All three have very different brain sizes, but all three show a higher level of intelligence. It is interesting to see that both crows and octopus have the ability to solve puzzles and mechanical problems very well. Both their brains are very small compared to an elephant or human brain, but they are still able to learn and solve problems at a very high level. Another thing to consider about animal intelligence is if they live in groups or live solitary. If they live in groups, in theory, they might have a higher level of intelligence as there would have more interaction with individuals in the group and they would have to recognize more individuals within their group. This is more clearly seen in many primate species, dolphins, whales, dogs and elephants. Some people claim that leopards are the most intelligent among all big cats because the leopards are significantly more opportunistic hunter than lions and tigers. That hides its prey up in the trees and they can adapt in any kind of environment. But different studies conducted by scientists prove that lions are the smartest of the big cats. Scientists at the University of Miami tested a total of 48 captive carnivores that was include hyenas, lions, leopards and tigers. They using puzzle boxes filled with beef to test the social intelligence hypothesis. They had to solve how to get a piece of meat out of a box. At last, scientists observed that hyenas are the most successful among all. They solved 8 puzzles out of 9. The lions successfully solved 16 puzzles out of 21 and the leopards solved 6 out of 11 and the mighty tiger solved only 2 puzzles successfully out of 7. So that means the more social the carnivore, the better they were at solving the puzzle. Friends, I hope that you all like to play and watch soccer. So when you watch soccer, then observe that the win or loss of this match is totally depends on the activity of each and every individual of a particular team. This game doesn't be won or lost by solo player. If all the players of a team concentrate their minds and play genuinely with their heart, then you will be able to win this game. It's just like a lion's pride hunts by ambush. And the success ratio of hunting depends on the hunting strategies of each and every individual of a pride. At last, we concluded that lions are the most smartest cats because they are the only truly social cats, and social ability requires more brain power than solitary animals. But that doesn't mean that all lions are so much intelligent than tigers. Tigers are very powerful and deadliest cat when it comes to hunting. So if tigers are the most strongest cats on this planet, then the lions are the most smartest cats. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and share.